Mad Max coming to you live from Closeout Bats, and today I'm talking about Easton baseball bats for the Youth USA Baseball Leagues. So right here we're going to have some bats that are going to be new for 2019. Now last year a lot of people were disappointed when it came to the Easton USA Baseball bats. They were disappointed in general with everybody, but Easton was hyping the most because to give you a backstory, Easton really dominated that youth baseball, that little league because of those orange Mako bats and even that black and green Mako bat and even that black Mako bat. So now when Easton came out with the Ghost Bat for USA, a lot of people thought that was going to be the best bat out there on the market. So they rushed to the stores, they got that gray and gold one, and it performed exactly of that colorway. It was very blah because of that gray colorway, and a lot of people were just not fans of it. So this year we come in with a revamped line from Easton. These bats look great. We've already seen great performances out of these. We saw these way back in June over the summertime in 2018, and a lot of people liked it. And you can take my word from it because we do walk-in business here at Closeout Bet, so we do get people coming in and trying it out. So we have got a lot of positive customer feedback out of it. Now, I think for anybody that's just looking on the computer and just searching at it, and they might see the word Ghost and they might see USA Baseball, they might assume that from last year's, these are going to be the same bats. I will tell you this, they are different. They have some major improvements as far as technology goes, and I'm seeing the results from kids coming in and hitting with it, and so are the kids, and some of the parents are as well. Now, some of these parents are the same parents that went with the Ghost last year, and they're coming in and going, yeah, I'm not even going to want to look at the Ghost, but I'm telling them, hey, just swing it, see how he likes it, and a lot of people are liking it, and a lot of the parents are seeing that, yeah, this bat's a different bat than what last year was. So we're going to start with their top dog. This is going to be the Ghost X Drop 10. So this is going to be probably the most popular one you'll find, drop to length weight ratio you'll find. And this bat is going to be that 30-inch, 20-ounce bat. It will be composite barrel with that composite handle. It will use that exact carbon to it as well. And it will have a new different type of connection piece, which is going to be called nitro cell. What that allows it to do is take any vibration away, and it's going to give a nice smooth finish to it as well. We're also going to have a new end cap to it. And a lot of the bats, not just Easton, had a lot, they were heavier than what the stated weight was on the bats. I can tell you this, these bats are all very accurate to what their weight is. So if the bat says 30-20, you know, you got to include the grip too on that. Is going to be around that 30 to 20.5 mark, which is exceptional based off of last year. I saw a lot of the bats weighing in at 23 to 24 ounces. So great looking bat, and look for this to be the top dog from Easton on that 2019 campaign. Next, we're going to have the Black Ghost X. Now, this bat, when you see this, it's going to be that same type of composite barrel with a composite handle. It will also have that new connection piece with that nitro cell to it, still have that dynamic feel system and that exact carbon to it. This bat will also have that newer end cap, which is going to make it swing a little bit lighter, but it will come in drop 8 or drop 5. Now, drop 8 is definitely going to be for the kid that needs a little bit more, has a little bit more power, wants to kind of obviously get more out of their bat, and then the drop 5 is going to be great for that kid that's in 7th or 8th grade that obviously wants to transition in a couple of years to using that -5. Now, a lot of these bats, Easton did a good job this year. When it's a drop 10 or drop 11, they call that a speed bat. It has a speed balance to it, which is accurate because it means it's going to be a little bit lighter. When the bat is a drop 8 or drop 5, it is a little bit heavier. It will have what's called a pro balance to it, which means it swings a little bit heavier. That's a nice way to market it, obviously, and it kind of gives the idea to the consumer on what they're exactly looking at. So great looking bat. Great job on the colorways from Easton this year on the 2019 campaign. Then we're going to have the Ghost X Hyperlight. This bat's going to come in drop 11. It's for the kid that wants to swing the Ghost X, but just really cannot physically muster up and swing that drop 10, drop 8, or drop 5. So they come out with the drop 11, which is going to also have that new end cap to it. We'll have that obviously exact carbon to it. Now, the knock on this bat last year was crazy hand vibration to it. Now, that's going to be an upgrade this year. Easton, right here on this handle piece, if you were to cut this away, you would see that it almost has a piece inside of it that's like shaped like a churro, which is a dessert for those people that out there that are like, what the heck is Max saying? So the churro, it's a dessert piece, but it's not actually in the bat. It's like shaped like a churro. It's something that they put in the bats to kind of minimize vibration. So it's going to sit right in there, and that's going to take any hand vibration away. So feedback out of this one so far early on, the smaller, younger kid likes this bat a lot, seeing great results out of it, and no hand vibration. Oh, and all the Easton bats are going to come with that lizard skin grip to it, all the high-performing bats. So that's also something, new that obviously these bats are kind of, what I'll say, the real deal this year. Then we are going to have the Speed Hybrid alloy barrel composite handle bat from Easton. Now, we saw this bat last year. It was that yellow and grayish looking one. We had success with it. The only issue was this bat was super heavy. It was supposed to be a drop 10. We saw some of these weighing in at drop 7. That was extremely heavy for a young kid that obviously wants bat speed to create power. Because of that new end cap, and because of it being a speed bat from Easton, it will be an accurate bat and will swing a lot lighter this year. But we are going to see the same kind of results. This was one of the better ones. I will say, from Easton last year, their aluminum bats did a lot better than their composite bats, and that was probably the case with most manufacturers. So that's going to be the Speed Hybrid bat, alloy barrel, composite handle with a new end cap that's going to make it swing very close to that drop 10. Then we're going to get into the Beast category. So we're going to have the Beast Speed, which now obviously you can learn that Beast Speed means that it is going to be a drop 10. One-piece all-aluminum bat, very light swinging bat. This bat is a great looking bat. Will come also with that lizard skin grip that you can find only on Easton bats this year. Then we are going to have the Beast Pro from Easton. Now, people follow me. Beast Pro means that it's going to be a drop 5 or it's going to be a drop 8. Still swings lighter than last year's models, and those bats are going to be, obviously, the drop 5 is good for the kid that plays on the 60-90 field, and the drop 8 is for that kid that wants a little bit more power in their swing. And then we're going to have what's going to be called a new addition to the Easton, the Beast Speed Drop 11. So this is for the kid that wants super bat speed to create power. And this would be one-piece all-aluminum bat, still come with the lizard skin grip. And then we're going to have a repeat of last year's bat. This is going to be the Beast Hyperlight, the only 2 1/4 high-performing bat out there pretty much on the market. And Easton's the only one that does it. One-piece all-aluminum design, 2 1/4 barrel, featuring that new lizard skin custom grip only found on these Easton bats. And that's going to be your 2019 lineup from Easton in the Easton USA Baseball category. And again, we're seeing some major, better results than we saw last year. A lot of the kids are coming in, they're liking it, they're liking the way it swings, and I think you would too if you kind of look at it and you're looking over the computer and you go, well, is this the same bat as last year's? Totally new, totally revamped, and totally obviously poised for a big year. So take a look on the Closeout Bats website where you can always shop smart and you can save big bucks.